things. Like
You just get to
how they
experience life
fooled
with
us.
it.
Yes. Like how
You
they
know,
fooled us to think we could.
the titles.
Yeah.
It's the titles of parents, brother, family, all these titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, they're
That
not
shit.
real.
This shit like
You know what I'm talking about?
titles make people entitled.
But you know what? It's words. And then let's break it down to the real bottom line. It's just word, and words are what sounds. And every sound can make them as a meaning attached to it. But did you create that meaning? No. Someone made that sound and added that meaning to it and said, this is what love, that's what it sounds like. This is the meaning of it. It's just a sound. The real, what we're really talking about is beyond words. Because a mute person could feel it, that they can't speak. A deaf person can feel it, who can't hear. So it's beyond words. It's beyond any word we say. Love, mother, father, all that shit. That shit is just, it's so
Like
small.
yeah. Like dude.
Right, but it just keep you there.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm wild at. Like
Suffering is a human condition that is used. Self-suffering is one of the most powerful, I would say, American traditions and human conditions throughout history. Is self-suffering. And if you can get a culture to make self-suffering, you don't have to do shit, but make money. Because when people suffer, they eat more toxic food, they do more toxic shit, they drink more alcohol. There's more revenue for those who are doing the toxic shit. You feel me? Who are selling the toxic shit. And it's like, okay, you don't recognize it. By the time you do recognize it, you're gonna be on your deathbed, and what you gonna do about it? Sue me? You don't be in court so long, you're gonna die. So at the end of the day, I win, you lose. Because you was hypnotized this whole time.
that's what I'm saying. Like
because self-suffering, bro, it's all about your thoughts.
That's it.
You know that. If you can't, it's impossible to feel negative and have a good thought. It is. But people don't fight. They don't fight off that blanket, that negative blanket, and be like, let me just think about something that makes me feel good right
That's
now.
what I be saying. Like it could be a million reasons to make me feel bad. As long as I can find one to make me feel good, that's all I'm gonna focus on.
Now I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna be a billionaire one day. And I'm gonna tell you why you're aligning yourself with. You have to stay in line with what you think your future looks like. If you think your future looks like abundance and wealth and great emotions and great company, you have to stay in that at all times. Because now because time is, you know time doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So however you feel the most,
Like
that is what your life is.
Yeah.
So if you feel abundant and rich and done it the most, you're leading your life to that point, and that's what you're gonna feel at the end. That's it just equates to that. Now if you feel turmoil and worry, and you feel debt, and you feel, why do I have this? And you feel comparison, how can you create anything else? How? If you feel, oh man, it's so sad. Like, is that aligned with how you see your dream? And I think the problem is, everyone can vividly imagine the worst case scenario.
Yes.
Everyone can firsthand, easily. What's the worst case scenario? Oh, I know what's the worst thing that happen. What's the best thing that happen?
No. Yeah.
What's your dream? What's your thing? But so how can you manifest that? And that's why 5%, 4% of the population have 9% of the wealth, 90% of the wealth, because they sit and manifest it every day. They don't think about what can go wrong. They only think about. But when I'm having a conversation with people, I'm learning to not think about anything other than what I want to happen. That's it. Sometimes I find myself in the past, when I would find myself, people misunderstand me, it's because in my mind I'm thinking, yeah, they might misunderstand me. But I'm talking to them, I'm thinking like, damn, they probably don't understand what I'm saying. They might misunderstand me. That's what I'm thinking while I'm speaking. But instead of thinking, they're going to understand what I'm saying right now. They're going to get it. I want them to understand what I'm saying while I'm speaking. And when I'm thinking that, guess what? They eventually get it. You can't help but manifest it. So I'm telling you, when it comes to her, anything else, what you want, I want her to feel better. I want her to do it. And when your words come out, they're going to automatically make it happen, you know? For real. Because your best case, and it's a ping pong match every day.
It is.
For real, because your worst case scenario gonna keep popping in and be like, I want room. I want you to think about what the worst case scenario, man.
Ego.
But then it's ping pong, you guys. What's the best case? I keep thinking about these marble floors, my nigga, and any car I want, and this abundance of life, and not even thinking about shit, and my kids, and everyone happy in a farm, and a house here, and a house there. But y'all get real specific, real detailed with this shit.
Yeah.
I'm smelling the leather.
Heard
Bro, I'm
that.
telling you, it's coming closer and closer and
I know,
closer.
bro. Like it just
The
in,
more I
in my being, like in my existence, I feel that shit.
I know you do. You inspire me a lot of ways, bro.
My
I'm telling
existence,
you.
bro. It's like, you know, every time, like you say, bro, it's always the worst case, bro. It's always that shit. Like literally,
That's
what
what
you
we're
think
prone
of.
to think about. Every movie,
That's what you think
every
of, bro.
movie, bro. Everything is trained our mind to always think about the worst case scenario.
And that's how they got us to live in fear.
That's why what?
We fearing that worst case.
That's why we all sharing how much wealth?
5.
We all sharing that, even me.
Yeah, that's what I said, bro. Jay-Z too, nigga.
We all sharing that bottom half. So it's like, why is that? And it's because of that mindset, man. It's the only thing that's separating us from them.
Bro, it's so crazy. Like, we want to be miserable so much. When a nigga talk wealth, we think he, like, evil.
Yeah.
Like,
he had to do something bad to get there.
Yeah.
Because we're not deserving, right?
Yeah, we not. Like, that's what they want you to
See,
believe.
so look, I gave up 44 mil. So people were like, oh, he gave up 44 mil. Listen, I'm not saying give up money and all. I'm saying, I need money. And I'm going to have money to survive. But guess what? I want it all. I want my mind. I want the money. I want I want it all.
Yeah.
And where I'm at right now,
I
oh my God. I know I got it. It's priceless. It's priceless, bro.
Yeah,
It's 44 mil ain't worth this shit right here. Because I would have lost that 44 easy. Easy lost that.
I just want to be better at like helping people tap into the vision. You know what I'm saying? As a visionary, like you lose connection with people who don't see the vision. Like me and you are able because we see those billions.
Right.
So the person that's not thinking they're worthy of billion, you feel me? Like
They can't be allowed in the club.
no, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. I just want to be like
it's a cloud, right? And it's like we all looking at this cloud. So the more niggas who really believe in this cloud, it get bigger. It get bigger, right? But if somebody look at the cloud and be like, nah, I don't really feel like that's fake. They're drawing from it. Now it's getting smaller. Nah, we don't need people to look at that cloud and believe. Now it's getting bigger and bigger. I'm telling you, dog, it's like, it's a central consciousness. You know what I'm saying? And like the more people that are tapped and believe truly, numbers matter, bro. Numbers matter. To truly believe, it's it. That's it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, man. It's numbers. And then it'll resonate with everyone else. It'll trickle down the line. Truly and dearly, I truly believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know so.
yeah, dog, you know so. You know so.
that.
It's a central consciousness that we all
It's like,
vibrate on.
like, bro, it's so crazy because like everything
That's why I
else,
gotta light up.
everything else tell you crazy.
What is crazy? Crazy is a word. Crazy is a sound. It's a sound, bro. And before the English language, there was another language. It's Latin. And it had another word for crazy, but it wasn't crazy. And it had a word for God, but it wasn't God. And it had a word for universe, and it was the same word for universe, and God was the same word. And it had different. So how do you feel about words then? It's just, these words are
Here to make you feel the same way.
Exactly, bro. You know how the English language is.
I
It's
know
here
that,
for
bro.
that
Like,
reason.
I'm so tapped into that, bro.
You're
And
a
I'm so
manipulator.
disconnected.
You're a manipulator.
I use words for
Frequency
what they mean,
manipulator.
bro. I don't have no feelings attached to these motherfuckers.
Frequency manipulators.
Like I have feelings for people, so
Yeah.
if I say a word and you feel the wrong way, I'm gonna have a feeling for how you feel. But these words don't make me feel no type of way.
When me and you get in a passionate, like anything passionate with each other, it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. It's about how we feel. That's it.
Like the shit you say.
If exactly, and if we weren't even, let's say we were saying, blah, 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 it's the tone, it's the how we saying it, and all that. It's all that matter. That's it. At that point, you know what I'm saying? It's not even about what we're saying. So it's like it's so much magic in the tone that it's ridiculous, and that's why every day, like when I find my girl complaining, when I find her like dwelling on anything bad, I like if she had I say, today was a good day, huh? Yeah, today was a good day. You feel good? Yeah, I love you. I love you too. And I do that twice, 3-4 times a day because that pops in your memory. And she said to me today, she said, damn, 7 days, shit, you been saying that shit for 7 days now. You know what I'm saying? What's up? I said, you remember, huh? So you been having 7 good days?
Good week.
Good week. Because a lot of times people like to dwell on the bad. They can remember the bad so obvious. Damn, we done got in 4 fights in the last month. Yeah, damn, that's 4 fights in the last month. That's 31 days. So that's 4 out of 31. So that's 20 something. How many days we been good?
She go out the window, bro. I literally had that conversation today.
But that's why you gotta words. It's the power is here, bro.
Yeah.
Thinking the words that you say to yourself and the words you say to other people, that's where your power is, bro. And then you create your fucking world.
create your world after that.